I already know I'm going to win.
China did our vote. Biden and Harris would say, hey, we're here to protect the country, and resign.
Mike Lindell's a conspiracy.
But you haven't.
Just forget about the evidence. This was attacked.
MyPillow CEO Mike Lindell thinks that he made a pretty good point about abortion.
Abortion is about, it's not just about destroying a child, guys. It's about destroying the image of God.
That's right.
That's what it's about.
You know, I want to say something about that Planned Parenthood. So back on December 14th of 2020, I was out in front of the Supreme Court. So I'm introducing people, and it got to be, I believe it was Dinesh's daughter, and she was getting up there to talk about Planned Parenthood, right? And there's, I don't know, 500,000 people out there, and I go, I'm introducing, and Planned Parenthood, now they're killing the parents, or they're just killing the parents, right? So I say this, and about, you know, I go, oh, wait, they're babies, right? You know, and but I didn't correct myself, right? So about an hour later, I'm off the stage, and here comes this gal up from NBC, and she sticks her microphone, all these people are gathered around. She says, Mike, now Planned Parenthood is killing the parents? And I go, hello, I said, remember that song, Mama, Don't Let Your Babies Grow Up to Be Cowboys? Planned Parenthood doesn't let their babies grow up to be parents. And she stood there and went,
Oh, got him. Oh, Mike Pillow got you this time. Wait, no, not really. Okay, first off, he corrected himself. Yes, Planned Parenthood is not killing parents. That's ridiculous. In fact, many abortions that are performed in the later trimesters are done to save the life of the parents. Now, that's not the majority of abortions. 92% of them occur during the first trimester. So, again, that's pretty rare, which, of course, is why he went on to kind of correct himself. But at the same time, he's also wrong because, the babies, right? No, what you're doing is you're protecting the zygotes, the clumps of cells. Again, if we're talking first trimester, that's what's going on here. There's not even a heartbeat, okay? And a lot of these abortion bans, that are like 6 weeks or whatever, there's no heart. There's no heartbeat. It's just fetal electrical activity to a pre-heart. Anyway, I know, I'm talking facts and science. But here's the thing. So these clumps of cells, zygotes, right? They belong to either the mother or the pregnant person's body. Okay, they're not independent lives, therefore it is not my business or Mike Pillow's business to say that the person must be forced to carry said pregnancy to term. And yet, here is Mike Pillow and all the people, I'm assuming on the panel, saying no, that it actually is my business. But don't worry, we're doing it for the good of everybody else. We have to protect the possible future parents at the what? Expense of people who are actually alive? I mean, that's the point. You can't get around that point. That's what you're doing. You are, again, protecting zygotes, clumps of cells, at the expense of people who are already alive. Sometimes even involving their actual lives. Pregnancy, going through that pregnancy all the way to term, carrying it could cost them their lives. They could die from this. But look, it's not my job. It's not his job either. It shouldn't be the job of the government. It should be between a patient and their doctor. That's it. I believe in choice. Whereas it's pretty clear on this in this issue, the right wing believes in medical tyranny. Mike Pillow wants to take over your body. Oh, but maybe that's because one day that person could also be a parent. Look, the thing that gets me about this is the fact that there are a lot of anti-choicers out there that actually don't care about living parents. They're against programs like WIC, food stamps, Medicaid, things that actually help parents have easier lives. Anything that helps parents that are currently alive, they seem to be against, and it's super weird, right? But we've got to make sure to protect the zygotes because they might be one day parents themselves that we can no longer have to care about. Like as soon as they're born, don't care, don't give a damn. It would make more sense to me, at least, if they came out and were like, okay, look, we are pro forced birth, but in exchange for that, since we are actually pro life, let's do economic policies to help families and women and help them, do better and be pro family and all sorts of different policies to make sure these kids grow up to be, fed and are in healthy environments and good homes and all that stuff. At least that would be a consistent pro life position, but we never see that. The way it stands is, again, not pro-life, it's pro-birth. That lady at the beginning of that clip, that's why I left this in, she put it right out in the open when she said to her, it's not just about destroying a child, it's about destroying the image of God. Well, it gets right down to their beliefs, that there's some religious moral imperative to force people to have children they don't want to have for whatever reason. And by the way, that's not even something that is technically in the Bible. In the Bible, God teaches you how to actually induce abortions, to mix up a concoction that will give a woman an abortion. But anyway, they don't care. It doesn't matter to them. They don't actually read the Bible. But they believe it. They believe what they think they know about it, what makes them feel good. And so they want to have, the ability to force people to go into, carry pregnancies to term, even when it actually might be dangerous or deadly for them to go through the pregnancy. Hey, if the mother dies, they rationalize it by saying, well, it's God's will. It's God's will. Well, I don't believe in God. And that person that you just forced to go through a dangerous pregnancy might not believe in God either. Why did that dictate in this case, might even dictate their death, much less their life? You're telling that person that, if you die, and you might die if you have to go through this pregnancy, because we believe we're so pro-life, we're going to let you die. That doesn't make any sense. It's not a consistent position. And look, there are a lot of religious people, by the way, people who do believe in God. I don't. And there's a lot of people who also do not. But there are people who do believe, who also think, look, man, the government shouldn't be telling people to have, to go through pregnancies. That's not the role of the government. That's not the job of the government to do, to ban abortions. Now, the other thing is that it comes down to trying to control other people. So that there are people, these so-called pro-life activists, they can feel better about themselves. They feel more moral without actually having to sacrifice anything. Notice there's a complete lack of sacrifice, lack of having to do anything when you are a member of this, so-called pro-life group, anti-abortion. They're not taking care of the babies. They're not footing the bill. It costs them absolutely nothing, and it gives them, in return, a sense of moral superiority, a feeling of moral superiority, while also allowing them to control the lives of other people. It's never about actually, being pro-child, pro-baby, pro-life, or anything like that. No, it always ends up coming down to putting their morality on other people and controlling their lives and feeling better about themselves while doing it.